In today's video, I am going to show you by practical real life example how to find the sum of like fractions and how to find the sum of unlike fractions. So as you know, fraction is a part of a whole number, and in like fractions we have equal denominator. The denominator will be same, and unlike fraction the denominator will be different. So in unlike fraction, usually students find a little bit difficult to solve. So I am going to show you with practical example how you can solve, how you can find out the sum of like fraction and unlike fraction. So now come on, let's begin. Show you the sum of two like fractions. Fraction is a part of whole, and in like fraction we have the denominator equal. So I will count the step first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will move up now. 1, 2, 3. So I move 3 steps, though for my first fraction is 3 over 8. From here I will start again. From this point I will move 2 more steps. 1, 2. So my second fraction is 2 over 8. Now I'm going to sum up my two fractions, 3 over 8 plus 2 over 8. So I have 8 in both the fractions. So two fractions have the like denominator. So when you have two fractions with like denominator, when the denominator will be same, they are known as like fraction. So the common denominator I take as 8, and I sum up the numerator, that is 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5, the 5 over 8. Now I want to show you that I move 5 steps. I am going to count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how we find the sum of like fractions. I will show you the total steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you might be worried why I am showing you the x. So I am going to show you by fractions. So from here I am going to take my first fraction, that is 3 over 6. So out of the 6x, I am going to take 3. Now see here, I am lifting 1 and keeping it here 1. I am lifting the second, keeping here 2, and taking the third one and keeping here 3. So I have 3x. Can you show please? 1, 2, 3. Now this is my first fraction. Now I will take my second fraction. I want to take from this 2 divided by 6, that is 2 over 6, my second fraction. So I am going to take out 2x from here. So 1 and 2. So now I am going to sum up these two fractions. When you see these two fractions, my first fraction 3 over 6, the denominator is 6. In second fraction 2 over 6, the denominator is 6. So two fractions have same denominator. Okay, they are known as like fraction. So when we are going to sum up, we take the common denominator, that is 6, and what I am going to do with the numerators, I am going to add the numerators. You see, 3 plus 2. So what I will get when I add 3 plus 2, that will be equal to 5 over 6. You can see very clearly, I have taken the common denominator 6. I add the numerators 3 plus 2, that is 5 over 6. From here I have taken 3x, 1, 2, 3. I kept it here 1, 2, 3. Can you please show 1, 2, 3? And from here I have taken again 2, 1, 2. Now see, show them very clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So out of 6, 5 over 6. So by practical example, I have shown you here how we can sum up. I want to show you, see there are 4 parts and 2 parts are filled. So in one I have peanuts and in another one we have some elements. So half of it is filled. So I will take my first fraction, that is 1 over 2. Half of this is filled, so I have taken 1 over 2, that is half. Out of 4, 2 are filled, so I can say half. Half is filled. Now I am going to find the sum of two unlike fractions. So plus, now I am going to add one more, that is 1 over 4. Out of 4 parts, I am going to fill up one more part. I will fill it with some ones. Now see here, I filled it. Now I am going to show here, I filled one part out of 4 part, half was already there. So here you see the denominator. First the denominator is 2 in first fraction, and second fraction the denominator is 4. So they are not equal. They are not same. So I want to make them equal, because to find the sum and find the difference, the denominator should be same. So I multiply 2 with 2. When I multiply 2 with 2, I will get 4. Now the denominators will become equal. But since we multiply the denominator with 2, I have to multiply the numerator also with 2. So I multiply the numerator also with 2. Now see here, my first fraction was half. So I multiply this denominator by 2. Since I multiply the denominator with 2, I have to multiply the numerator also with 2. Now 2 times 2 is 4. In first fraction the denominator is 4. In second fraction the denominator is 4. So I can take the common denominator is 4. After that I can add up the numerators. What is my first numerator? 2 times 1 is 2. Then plus. Now in second fraction the numerator is 1. 2 plus 1, that is equal to, you can see now, 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3 over 4, 3 by 4. So out of 4 parts, the 3 parts will be filled. You can see here. First, there were 2 parts, that is almond and peanuts. I showed you almond and peanuts. And after that, that is half out of 4, that is half. And the second fraction, out of 4 part, I filled 1 part. Okay. Now, so when I add 2 plus 1, I added the numerators 2 plus 1 because the denominators became equal. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 over 4. Out of 4 parts, 3 parts are filled now. So that's how we add the unlike fraction. So I'm going to show you now the sum of unlike fractions. So my first fraction here is 1 over 2. So 1 over 2. What is the meaning of 1 over 2? Here 1 over 2 means I will take half of the x. Out of 6, I will take half, that is 1, 2, 3. You can see here, I have 3x out. So this is 1 over 2. Now I am going to find the sum, therefore I write here plus. Now I will take my second fraction as 1 divided by 6, 1 over 6. So the second fraction is 1 over 6. Now if you see this two fraction, 1 over 2 and 1 over 6, in first fraction the denominator is 2, and in second fraction the denominator is 6. Both are different. They are not same. So they are what I can say, unlike fractions. So I want to make the denominators equal. How I can do that? So I will multiply the denominator 2 by 3. If I multiply the denominator with 3, can you guess, or can you say 2 times 3 is what? It is equal to 6. Both the denominator will be same now. So in math there is rule, if you multiply the denominator with 3, numerator also you should multiply with the same number. And multiply the numerator also with 3. Now see what 3 times 1 is 3. I will get 3 over 6. This I got the first fraction, and my second fraction here 1 over 6. So now I must see my two fractions. One fraction is 3 over 6 and another fraction is 2 over 6. Now what I am going to do, I am going to find the sum of two fractions, that is 3 over 6 plus 1 over 6. So when I add up the two fractions, that is 3 over 6 and 1 over 6, I will take the common denominator. My common denominator is 6. And what about the numerators? What about the numerators? I'm going to sum up. So I'm going to sum up the numerators, that is 3 plus 1. So when I add 3 and 1, that will be equal to, you can see that is equal to 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is nothing but, it will be equal to 4 over 6. So if you are here, first I have taken 3x, 1, 2, 3, and from second set I have taken 1, that is 1 over 6. So now count 1, 2, 3, 4. From first set I have taken 3, again I am saying 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 6. And from this second set I have taken only 1, I keep it here. So when I sum up, taking 6 as a common denominator, I add the numerator 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4 out of 6. Now see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 over 6. That's how we add the two unlike fractions. Do you know how much of the Earth's surface is covered with water and how much of the Earth's surface is covered by land? We all know that 29% of Earth's surface is covered by land and 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Now, I am going to sum up both. That is, I am going to find the sum of surface covered by land and surface covered by water. That means Earth's surface covered by land and Earth's surface covered by water. So my first fraction will be Earth's surface covered by land, that is 29%, that is 29 divided by 100, plus my second fraction, Earth's surface covered by water, 71%, that is equal to 71 over 100. Now, if I see the two fractions, the denominator is equal, 29 over 100 plus 71 over 100. If you see these two fractions, the denominator is same, that is 100. When two fraction has equal denominator, we call this fraction as like fraction. Now, I am going to take the denominator 100 as common. Now what I will do, I will sum up the numerators, that is 29 plus 71 divided by 100. So when I add 29 and 71, it is equal to 100 over 100, that is 100%, or 100 divided by 100, that is equal to 1. The one and only one, our Earth. Thanks for watching my video, and I will be back very soon with a real life practical example. And I hope, inshallah, you will share my video among the groups you are near and dear. This will help the student to learn the mathematical concept in a very easy way. So I will be back very soon, and I hope you will join me again and subscribe my channel.